here we have some pyramids, and what I want to bring out is the wireless technology. What I want to say is that I busted Tesla, and the reason why is because when you look in Egypt, you have the proof that they had the technology, and you're gonna find in their drawings all kind of tools to capture. It's like antennas, the electricity produced by the pyramids. And you can also see the old structures. They are old structures. These are new structures, so they are not from the same time as the other ones. They cannot be. They fall apart. All these other copies of the pyramids, they fall apart. You see. So these are really well made. But this is wireless technology, period. Even the mass of the stones. You know, when you have the weight of this huge complex building will generate electricity just by the weight. Okay? Just the weight of it creates an energy that you can capture and re-put in other places. So the ancient people, they had the access to this knowledge and they used it. And the fall of Egypt stands in the same subject. These power plants went off. The Egypt fell right after Ramses. There was a theory that you know, the Ark of the Covenant disappeared from there and the whole thing went off. Maybe yes, maybe no. But for sure, if you imagine right now that the electricity does not exist anymore from tomorrow, the whole thing will go off in your society and worldwide. You take down the electricity, you're going like the Stone Age, baby. It's Stone Age. You get so primitive. So this is that huge step. The electricity, the benefit of electricity is huge. It's richness, and richness was in Egypt too, like it is in your everyday. You make food, you make heat. You can go on and on and on and on. But let me go back to Mr. Tesla here. This is, of course, Tesla the inventor, and we all know it. When we almost kind of made an idol out of this guy. I think it's fair enough. But the wireless electricity is not his work. It's the Egyptians. Period. So this is case closed. Wireless electricity. No, it wasn't Tesla. Period. Second, he was a Mason, and they have access to ancient knowledge. Period. And that's why he was able to go in and take the ideas and work on them. What is very fascinating, and I have to say I have respect for it, the guy was able to make mental pictures of, and put them together, just like a puzzle, right? You make a machine mentally, you're building it mentally to see if it's going to work or not. So that's beautiful. But even that one, because I'm a smart guy and I know what I'm talking about, you can still have access to ancient knowledge from China, ancient India and all that, you know, yoga stuff. This is yoga, where you activate your brain. This is again electricity and all. There are exercises that activate your brain, that you can see the things clear, and you can just work on special things and special elements that will give you the kick, so you can see mental pictures perfectly. So this can be worked on through ancient techniques again. So there you go. There was one thing was busted, is the wireless electricity, but the yoga is too an ancient technique used to invent. You can use to invent things, right? It's the third eye. The third eye you use to invent things because you see it mentally. It's the mental eye. It's the third eye. That's yoga. It's chakra. It's an energy whirlpool. Okay? Very fascinating. So this is I have a totally different picture of Tesla right now. I mean, I have my respect, but I mean, you know, now I know, and now you do too. And this is another very interesting picture that we never, when we look from the satellite, you know, we never think that, hey, these things actually look like it looks like a motherboard, and these are the small electronics, right? And memory chips and all that electronic devices on a bigger scale. That's also very interesting. But beyond that, now we know Tesla didn't invent the wireless stuff. He didn't do it. It was for a long time ago in Egypt, and probably India too, and all that. But that's it, and the case is closed. And again, they give you one thing, and the reality is another one. You see deep, you have to see deep and try to open your eyes and understand things deeply, because that's the truth. You can't deny it. It has huge power plants, and in order to send electricity far, you need bigger power plants. And that's what the pyramids are, nothing more. All this waste of time, you know. So there is no inventor, there is no musician, there is no poet. Everything is the same story, you know. It's been done for many times, many thousands of years ago.